just put some music on. No singing tonight, you guys. But I've got my headphones on, play from other stuff. Okay, cool. All right, so here we go. So I see Firouzja challenged me, and I'll accept his challenge. So start with B3. Bishop B2, knight 6 E3, knight F6, bishop B5. Let me know, you guys, if you don't want the sound on with the moves, I'll turn that off too. But no, there will be no singing. No singing. That's not on the agenda for tonight. Someone just said, how much Red Bull do you drink? Well, I'll drink some Red Bull now. Cheers, man. E3, CD3. Turn the volume off. Let me turn it just a touch lower. Play bishop c3. Let the exchange happen. See what happens. Takes probably rook g8. Is that a slip? He probably meant to castle. So knight e7, knight g2. Someone said razors have been purchased. I don't know. I mean, maybe the mouse is a razor. I don't know, you guys. Is that what you're referring to? Not certain. But anyway, whatever. So d5, knight g3. Keep playing this rook on g8. Looks really stupid. So g6. He's probably going to try to go king f8, king g7. If I was playing super seriously, I would try and punish him. But since it's just a blitz game, I'll try and just play something thematic. I'll let him get his king over to g7. It's just basically good queen's gambit to client h5. I'll play h3 so he doesn't get some h4, h3. Probably try and put something on f5, knight or bishop after h4, knight e2. Rook e8, I'll play b5, keep the minority attack alive. Queen c8, rook c1. He almost has to play h4 now. I'd be shocked if he didn't. Play knight f4, knight d3. System sounds definitely too loud. Okay. Turn it off. Okay, so I just turned off the sound completely, I think, from that. So, or no, apparently I did not. How do I turn the stupid sound down? Okay, there we go. That should be fine. Take, play a5. I don't know. Maybe it's better now. Not sure. Okay, but whatever. So rook b8. I'm gonna play knight e5. Rook b2. I'll play knight e2. Maybe knight e5. Try and put pressure on the pawn here. Knight f4 maybe. Knight e4. Knight e5 c5. So I'll keep playing classic chess. Just knight c5. If he sacks, I just take. If he takes, probably I take that way. I'll take. Play rook c3. No funny business here on with e3 f2 and sacks. At least for now. So queen f6. I think if I go knight c1, queen g5 could be a slight problem maybe. Queen g5, queen f3 to hold g2. So there's nothing discovered here with this. I mean, if I blunder something, I blunder something. I don't see it right off. But I just want to go knight d3, knight e5, and c6 is also really loose here. I mean, I guess he can play c5, rook c5, and there are no tricks. Knight e3, fe3, rook e3, fe, so there are no tricks. So Magnus Carlthen says, did you watch the speed chess yesterday? No, I did not watch it yesterday. I actually heard about it. But I was on an airplane. I was on an airplane yesterday, and so I did not actually. So knight c5, d7. I'll play knight d3. Try to hit the rook, force him off. Now I'll go knight b4. Pawns are really loose. And d5. Thank you BGH13 for subscribing. And actually, that reminds me. Let me figure out the system sounds. I'll put the system sounds back up. Chess off. Okay, so. And so thank you GM Moves for subscribing. Rook c6. If I take, I don't see any tactics here. As long as there are no stupid tactics with e3, f2, and something on g2, I should be winning. So he takes. And now d5 is weak, a7 is weak, and really with only one rook, there are no real tricks with knight takes e3. So he resigns. Okay, round 2, I'll play something standard, g6. Well, I guess actually I won't play something standard because this is already the Jinji, which is not standard. So take queen g7. Knight f6. I think we had a game like this earlier today, actually, as a matter of fact. So this is not exactly revolutionary. So h6. I'll play queen f8. Knight g5. I think I can do a few things here. Knight d7 walks into knight e6, so that would be rather unfortunate. Let's see how to finish development here. I will play knight a6, try to go knight c7 and bishop d7 if I can. e3, I'll play knight c7, and I just want to go b6, bishop d7, and castle on. Now I'll castle on. Go king b8, a6, b6, queen b3, bishop c8. It looks like I'm okay here, temporarily at least. I don't see why I wouldn't be okay here. Bishop b2, I'll go king a8, get out of anything on the b file. Now he can't actually castle because h6 hangs. I mean, he could castle, but I'll take and I'll give him what he wants. So bishop f3 wants to do something on this diag. So now I've got to come up with an idea. If I play, let's see, so queen e8 maybe looks reasonable. And now my plan is I want to actually move my rook, maybe just move my rook and try to do something. Oh, this is rather dangerous because of this weakness on this diagonal. So now I'll play rook f8. Now, let's see. So I've got some issues here. Knight g, bishop g7 doesn't look very exciting. Rook b8, queen b1 doesn't look ideal, but basically somehow I've got to find a way to relieve the pressure here. So now I think now I'm going to sack a pawn here. I'm just going to sack it. So he's going to take. If he takes and takes on h7, I had rook f5. So he takes bishop e4. I could play bishop f5. Now I'm going to go g5, g4. And then I'll play like queen h5 or something like that. Also, with this bishop here now, he has nothing on this diagonal either. So bishop g7. I'm going to play g4 anyway. Kick the bishop. And now, do I want to give an exchange or not is the next question. And I think I will. So I'm going to play queen g6. If he takes, I'll just take. He almost certainly will take. He'll take, and then I'll take, and then h6 is hanging. Next move, probably. So he does take. I'll take. Queen c3. Now I think I can take. Bishop d3. Now do I have g3 takes, queen e3, rook f2, bishop d3, queen d3. He just barely survives, even though he blundered. G3 takes, queen e3, rook f2, rook b8, rook g8, rook d1, rook g3. Okay, whatever. Let's go for it. So I'll take. I mean, he kind of has to take, I think. And then after rook b8, rook d1, something. Take. Maybe I should just go rook b8. He's going to block with the rook, I assume. Or he actually is king h2 maybe also. Or rook f2, rook f2, I can play rook f6. And something's going on here. I don't know what. Rook e1 takes. 7. Okay, fine. So I'll just play something simple. He's gonna play rook d1, and then I'll play like knight a6, or even just bishop g4 maybe. Oh, now I give him rook e1. That was kind of a bad move actually, because now I'm gonna have to try to. Yeah, that was a bad move. I shouldn't have played bishop g4, but I'm still kind of okay here with this rook. So queen g7, play h5, I'll just take, now I've got problems. I'll play h5, hit the queen, maybe this hangs. So it goes queen d7? With which idea? So I'll play queen d4, pin the rook. Thank you. Queen d6, knight b4. Queen f4. Now I've got to go for the swindle. Now it's swindle time. So the queen h8. Knight c2. d4. Ah, I blundered this one. Wow, that was unfortunate. But actually, he does have to take, doesn't he? Oh, he's got rook b2. Ah, he's got rook b2. Yeah, it doesn't work. Shouldn't have lost that one. But got careless there when I went for this g3. I was up on time. Really quite unnecessary. So... Okay. Okay, let's see. So this is actually an ancient line. Black is 3 pieces for the queen. Hasn't been played in a while. I think it's considered to be fine for black these days, but we'll see. So anyway, yeah, I just started the stream, so you didn't miss much. So f5, I'll take, play queen e2, knight e7. He might have had some bishop b6, knight g3, rook f6 weird stuff. So I'll play g3. Try and fianchetto my bishop, put it on e4, g2, and that way I counteract anything in case he goes like b6 and bishop b7. g6, I'll play bishop e4. Now he plays d5, he weakens e6, so this is kind of what I want. Now, put on f3, because on g2 he's checking knight e3, so I'll play a3. Idea is just to play like rook d1, rook e1. Move my king, so there's no bishop b6, knight e3, in case I put a rook on d1. Now I will put a rook on d1. Put a rook on e1. I might go queen b5 next move, not sure, but we'll see. So we'll see. Anyway, king h8, I'll play queen f2, get out of anything on this file. And maybe I'll go like queen c5 or b4, b5. Even c4 is an idea now. So he does go e5, so he's trying to break it here. So I think if I take and go rook b5, ef4 is his idea. So let's see. And if I don't go there, do I have anything better is the next question. I could always just take and... Maybe I'll just take and play gf4. Or rook e8, rook e8, gf... No, I'll just take and take on f4. And actually, the more open the position becomes, the less coordinated the pieces become for my queen and my bishop. So, like, already his king's a little bit open if he moves, like, knight away to, like, d6. There's always some queen d4 type trick. So already this is, the more open it gets, the better it is for the queen. So he takes, I'll play queen d2. And it's already a little bit hard to put these pieces. Like, now I'm going to go b4, b5, hit him with this idea. And it's already very, very tricky for black. He's got rook h4 maybe. Rook h4, b5. And again, basically his king's open and the pieces don't coordinate very well. He doesn't have any outposts for his knights. His bishop is on c7 is a little bit loose. So if I play b5, he'll play bishop h2. So I will play, let's see, so b5, bishop h2, b takes c6, bishop f4 is losing, which makes sense. If I play h3, he takes. Well, I guess I've got to go for it, so I'll play h3, king g1, knight e5. Whoops, that's not going to get it done. So if I take and play queen d7, now if he goes knight f5, I have queen e8 check. If he checks, I go king f2. Goes rook e3. So I could play knight f5, but I think I'm just gonna gobble. I'll just take b7. Now if he moves, I'll go queen f7, threaten mate in 1. Plays h5. And now it's go time. Now I'm just going to start running with my pawns. So he takes. I can play b6 if I need to, but actually that would be probably a bad move. So I've got to be a little bit careful here. So let's see. b6, actually b6, bishop d4, king h2, rook e2, king h3, rook e3. Kind of misplayed this. So I play b6, bishop d4, and there probably are no good moves. So let's see. I'll try to put. Where can I put my king that doesn't walk in any issues? King g2, rook g3. I'll go king g2. Bishop d4. So now maybe b6 here. King h2. Because if he takes, I've got queen f6. I mean, that's actually a draw. That's rook and 2 against just a queen. I do have more time, so I'll probably try and flag him now. And actually, that was terrible. I almost walked into a checkmate. Oh, he doesn't want to draw? Okay. No, this is a bit stupid. So, whoa, what? Okay, that's just lagging. That was ridiculous. Okay, that was absolutely ridiculous. I don't know why it was lagging, but I mean, okay, whatever. But I am going to make sure I flag in one of these next couple of games because of that. So I will just do that and start fresh. Knight d4, play e5. Play e5. I could have played c5 too. I'll play c5. Fix the structure a little bit. Probably go knight 6, knight d4 next move. e5, knight e8. And I'm going to go a6 next move, or rook f7. If I go king h8, I hang this. So I'll play rook f7. So he takes anyway, and did I just blunder this? Because a6, he just says knight d6. Okay, so bishop f8. Yeah, so it actually didn't matter whether I played king h8. Or did it matter? Maybe it did. Anyway. c5, knight f6. Queen b3. Maybe d5. Because if I take, he's got that. Yeah, I kind of misplayed this one pretty badly this game. This one I misplayed quite a bit. But maybe it's not so bad. Queen a4. Bishop d7. Bishop d2. Okay, so now I can play. If I play a6, Ace, do I have other moves besides A6? Not really, so I'll play A6. So I'll take. And now I'm down a pawn, but I've got two bishops, so it should be about even, I would say. White might be slightly better, but this should not be that. This should be quite reasonable for black. So rook c1, I'll play bishop d4, I'll play b6 as well, because bishop d4 rook c7, so I'll just plant. And now this bishop's a monster on the diagonal, so if I play bishop e6 or bishop c6 is the other question. If I play c6, knight d5 takes, rook d5, that's probably just a draw. Don't really have better though, so I'll put it this way, so on knight d5 I can just retreat my bishop, my rook to f7. Absolute Fury says, apologize if you already said this. Yeah, I am back in the U.S. I'm actually in Florida, so I am back home, but it's very brief. So rook c2, I think I can just take. Take. Now what? Rook d2, rook d2, rook f4, and it's going to be an endgame which is drawn. But after what happened in the last game, I'm definitely going to try to flag him. So rook f1, I'll play rook f4. I will take, and now we'll play rook b4, put pressure on these pawns. Now I'm going to come with my king as fast as I can to the center. Now this came up 30 seconds, so I like my odds of winning this one. So okay, so he just resigned. So okay, well, that's one. D4. Play modern something. I guess E4. And someone said, "Does Red Bull pay me to wear this cap?" No, it's just my hair is a mess and I don't feel like showering. So that's why that's the reason I'm wearing a cap. I can always switch to the chess.com cap as well. I don't think I have any other caps here though. I don't think I have my Canucks cap here. I think that's back in New York. So I really only have two caps to wear right now. So knight e5, I'll take. I could castle, I guess. I'll just castle e6. Maybe bishop c4, bishop g5. Play bishop g5. Someone just called me a degenerate. What? I'm a degenerate? Excuse me? What? What did I miss? Huh? Oh, no shower. Well, yeah, I mean, it's I took a nap. So that's the reason my hair is messed up. I showered this morning, but I took a nap, and usually the longer my hair is, or the longer I've gone without a haircut, the worse, and actually the more wavy my hair becomes. So I generally don't look very good. So that's actually what it is. Someone said naps are greater than showers. Yes, I do actually agree with that assessment. D8, bishop c4. And someone says, a real GM doesn't even do a bullet shower. That's a good one. That's a good one. So h5, I think I'll just put my bishop back on g5, stop any bishop h6 stuff. And now this pin is mildly annoying. I don't know if he's actually going to play bishop h6 or not, but I could ignore it many ways. I can play h4, I guess, if I want to. I will, just because I really want to go f3, but if he gets h4, knight h5, I have problems. So, I'll play it like this. Now maybe I'll play a5, so I can go b4. And now he can't put a pawn on a5 and go knight d7, c5, and get an outpost. Queen f2, knight c7, I'll play b4. Also, b4 covers a c5 square. b6, queen g3, threatening knight f5 if he takes. Also hitting the pawn on e5 as well. So he goes queen f6. Now I can play f4. I don't know if I want to, but f4 takes, rook f4, queen c3. I don't have anything right off, so can't do that. So and if I retreat, I guess he's gonna go queen f4. I guess, but I'll play rook d1 this way. If he takes, I take, and e5's loose. And he doesn't get knight e6, knight f4 in one jump. Goes queen f4, I'll play queen f2. And now also a7 is loose long term as well. So, yes, thank you, Nermi99 for subscribing. Knight c4, knight e6. Now I could play g3. I could also just take the pawn on a7. Queen a7, queen f4, knight e5, knight f4. That looks a little bit dicey. Do I have any tricks here? Like g3, queen f6. Takes, rook d3. He's got just enough counterplay, it looks like. So, and I'm down on time too, which is not good either. So, it's time to go into speed mode. So I'm going to play knight d6, hit the pawn on b7. And I'm going to go g3 and maybe f4. Or just rook d3, rook d1 to double up. Goes b6, I'll take. I'll play rook d2. b5, I'm going to double. Now, I could play g3. I don't have to. I think I'll play c4, actually. Try and open it up a little bit more. Knight d4. Now maybe... Oh, wait. g3 hangs stuff. Okay, so... time to start moving. So I will take, and play, I guess, e5. Oh, he wants to exchange. Okay, so I'll take. Now he's going to play rook d8, or if he's going to play... I guess he'll play rook d8, so I'll play rook b1. d2. Knight c3. This isn't really what I was hoping for. But game continues. I'll play knight e3. Rook e2, b6 takes b7. Yes, there we go. And if rook b2, I've got a fork on with knight c4. b6. And now he's got problems. I'll check. Play knight. Oops, no, not knight b6 because then he's got king g. Actually, knight b6, knight d7 was possible, but now I'll play knight b6 and boom. Good night. Two in a row. G6, bishop g7. Knight c3, d6, a6, b5. Just play bishop b7, h4, and knight f6. I think we played a few games in this line earlier today, actually, so bishop h6, I could take. I'll take and I'll play e5. I'll play something a little bit different here. So thank you, Aiden Alphabet for subscribing. So pretty normal. I mean, white can't castle. Since he took on e5, it might have been preferable to castle first rather than taking. Now, if I play queen e7, he will castle, but I think I'm going to just go knight bd7 and castle along myself. So knight g5. I can play queen f8 to play an endgame. I don't know, it's pretty dry to play like this, but I don't really care. So I can take with the king or the rook. I'll take with the rook and put my king on e7, like king e7, c6, knight bd7, and c6 is important to cover the d5 square. So a4, I'll kick his knight first. That's step one. Step two is to play b4. I'll probably play knight a2. I'll play a5. I assume he's going to go for some knight c1, knight b3. But after knight bd7, I should be in time here. This is going to be interesting. It's knight f2. I could play knight b6 or king e7. I'll just play king e7. Now if he plays, so now I think I'll go c5, and if bishop b5, I'll play rook c8 with the idea of playing c4. So knight d1, and play a few things. I'll play knight e8, knight e3, knight d6. Actually, knight e8 was a blunder. He had bishop b5 threatening to take, and this pawn was hanging. But this is unfortunately pretty dry. Now he's going to go knight c4, and everything comes off, and it's bleh. It's a boring draw. Very bleh. Although, did I just give him knight g4, maybe? That wasn't so good. I did. He had knight g4 hitting e5 and h6, so... what to do? Very boring game. I could play f5 to try and open it up. Maybe I should. Why not? Let's have some fun. So f5, he'll take, I'll take. He'll take, I assume. Or maybe knight g4. But then he gives me d4. So takes, I'll take. Castles, play rook f4. Because now I also have like entry squares here, and I can probably plug my rook on d4. I've also got g4 to open this diagonal too. It's a lot of things going on here now. So he plays knight c4, basically forced the draw, more or less. I'm going to play rook d4 and try to play on. So I'm going to cut the d file now. I can go, I'll go this way so that I have rook f8 and g4. I could have gone king f6 and rook d8 as well, but this also makes a lot of sense. And I think I'm going to play e4 at some point. Maybe just right here even. Now I'll play like bishop c6. c3. I'll take, he'll take. I can take probably. Yeah, I'll just take because when he takes, I take. And I'm in time. Because actually h5 is now hanging too. And if he takes twice, then I take on g2 and I'm should be winning, right? Or does he have rook e1? Oh, did I just blunder rook e1? Ah, shoot. Yikes. That was a very poor blunder. Just blundered this rook e1 and now this is going to be hard to play. I might still be okay, but this won't be fun at any rate. So king d2, king e5 maybe. I've got to try and use these pawns now. Play g3, f8, king e5. So bishop d5, play rook h5, bishop a8. Maybe I can play rook e5 even, but I'm just going to play rook g5 and I don't know why I just played rook g5. I just gave him bishop g2. Very poor, very poor. h4 is not really a move, so I'll play rook f5. Now I'll play h4. The pawns are getting fast here now. So rook c8, I'll play king e3. If he takes, I'm way too fast here, so go king f2. Bishop c6, maybe some g2. If he takes, I'll throw on the pre-move rook f4. Takes. And let's see, who's... Probably this is just a draw, right? But... and I didn't move fast enough. Stupid. That's annoying. Would have been really nice payback for the nonsense he did in that previous game. But anyway. Alright, so bishop e2. Castle. I should have actually, I don't know, did my mouse slow down there? I don't know why I didn't end up pre-moving that, like king f5 or whatever. But anyway, whatever. So, doesn't much matter. a6, play e5. See what he wants to do. So he takes, I'll just take. Probably he'll take or play knight g4, but knight g4, bishop f4. Or wait, bishop f4, knight c6. What have I done to my position? Let's see. If I play bishop g5 maybe? Bishop g5, knight c6, knight d5? So he plays knight c6, so now I'll play knight d5. Now I'm threatening to take and play queen takes d8. That's actually my big threat here. So he takes. Now I can take on e7. And that looks okay, I guess. He goes there, and I'll protect the pawn so that he can't take and win b2. Mind you, the position's not ideal here. This is a bit unpleasant. I guess he's got bishop g4 maybe, which it's not great, but it shouldn't be losing. It's not really what I'd want normally, but again, it's not terrible. So I'll play rook d1. Takes, rook d1. Now I kind of control this open file, kind of. I mean, not really, but I mean, it's whatever. c4, now I can take. This is pretty dry. So he'll take, I'll go b3, just to make sure he doesn't get some bishop e7, forcing exchange of the bishops. And this should just be a draw. So bishop e7, play bishop c1. I'll probably put a pawn on a dark square, but I don't have to here. I can also just go h3 and bring the king around. And I think actually that makes more sense. f4 makes sense because it closes the entry squares for the king. But now I will throw in a check. So you can't go king c5 and have an entry either way. King f1. And h3 was actually unnecessary. I should have just brought my king closer immediately. There was no need for this, but it doesn't really matter. In fact, I think even if you take the f2 pawn off the board, it's probably still a draw. So, now I don't know if this is smart or not offering exchange of the bishops. Okay, but he doesn't even want to exchange the bishops, so let's play a4, put all the pawns on the light squares. e7. I can even just put the pawn on the dark square. I don't need to. This is fairly unnecessary. But now if I take and put the pawn on h4, it's just a draw, yeah. Now I can just keep waiting. Okay, that wasn't very good, but anyway, next game. Knight d4, c5 next. Don X for me says, Naka, when do we short MU? I assume that's referring to Micron. I actually got short Micron last Friday, so I'm doing quite well in Micron. I don't really like the market at the moment as a general. Just in general, it doesn't feel like it's things are moving in a very strange way. Today was a very wild day, for example, so I would not necessarily short Micron here, but if you want to short something, it's probably going to be my second pick behind my perennial short of Tesla. So DM Captain Obvious, oh sorry, that was something else. Okay, so rook d1, I could play knight f6 maybe, and I think I will, why not? So someone says, when will Firouzja become world champion? I don't think he'll ever become world champion. He's a fairly decent blitz player, but he doesn't seem to be improving that much. He seems stuck in a range, and he has the other problem of not having enough events to play in as well. So I don't really see it. He's definitely quite talented, but I don't think he'll become world champion or even 2700, frankly. So bishop d3, I'll play knight d7, probably go for knight e5. Now maybe knight b6 here actually is interesting to hit this pawn on c4. Maybe he'll take, but or b3. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Well, I can take b3, which I guess I will. I mean, feels like there might have been something better, but now I'll take this way. And he has to exchange. If he doesn't, I'm going to play bishop d4 and force the dark square bishops off the board so that there's no f5, e5, any kind of attack over here. So I assume he'll exchange, but maybe not. Plays e5, I'll take. He takes. Play knight d7. I think I'll play a5 here, try to start rolling the pawn, and if he exchanges, then c4 is weak. In the nick of time says, what are Hansen's chances of becoming world champion? I don't think they're very good. I think Eric, if he keeps playing quite a bit like he is right now, I would say probably he can get to 2650. I would say that's about the upper limit of what I think he's capable of. But 2650, especially considering he's from Canada and there aren't that many events, is pretty good. So I would say 2650. It would be the upper end for Eric. That would be my guess. So King F3. I can play bishop d4 and play an endgame. I don't know if this makes sense. Oh, I'll do it anyway. Try and play a dominating knight versus bishop endgame here. So he's going to play bishop c2, I assume, or bishop e2. Kind of wasn't expecting that. I'll play a4. If he takes, I think I will take this one, because now if he takes, yeah, so he takes that one as expected. Now knight c5. Rook b6, rook a6. This knight is so much better than the bishop, especially with the pawns the way they are. The bishop has absolutely no targets. So I'll play rook e8. Move by move says Naka should have become a roast master. Are you referring to like those things where you roast people? It's like a comedy skit. Is that what that's referring to? Or am I insane? FoQ says, I mean, he is Canadian. Who's Canadian? I am. Eric is. Who's Canadian? I don't know. Speaking of Canada, I will be in Canada very soon. So, okay, so now if I can get a pawn of g5, it's checkmate. Now, I can't really get that the way I want to. So I'll play h6. Probably he has to play h4. Now, it feels like there should be some way. I can play knight e4, I guess, and that's probably good enough. But I don't really want to do that. So I'll take. He'll take, I assume. And I'll just go king g7, king f6, and pick off this pawn here on f5. And once again, the other thing you'll see here is like these pawns can't be attacked by this light square bishop. So this knight is just so much better on top of the other trumps. King g4, I'll play king f6. Did I give him king h5 maybe? Okay, he goes rook f4. Now I could play knight e4, I guess, and does knight e4 do anything? Not particularly, it doesn't look like, but that was bad, because now I'm just going to have to go back and threaten this, and now he'll probably go back, and I'll play rook e3, and we'll start the whole thing all over again. But he plays rook b6, which actually is a good move. So I play rook e1, takes king e5, and then I've got rook g1 check, and I pick up the rook on f4. So it's just lost here for white, but so I go king e5. Yeah, and he has to move the rook and then the bishop hangs, so it's one. So g6 maybe, I'll play something different. Someone says, play the next Edmonton Invitational. I mean, I haven't been to Edmonton in forever. I've only been there once, actually, to Edmonton. So I recall a very vaguely strange evening in downtown Edmonton. So I've only been there one time, but I'll be in Canada in a few days, but not in Edmonton. I'll be in Vancouver, which is generally speaking a much more happening place. Although with what's going on in oil and energy, especially in the last week or so, maybe the city will come back to life and everything up in Edmonton will get more interesting. Because I think what was it, crude closed at like 73 today or somewhere near there, so it was a pretty big day for oil and energy. So knight f8, I can play c5, I guess. I don't know if it makes sense, but I'll do it anyway. He'll take, if I take knight d7, knight e4, knight e5, knight e5, bishop e5, knight f6, I've got comp, and I can also just trade everything on e5 and then take c5. So he'll take, He'll take, I'll take, and we'll do the whole jingle bell dance. Naka, do you read the Wall Street Journal? I do read it sometimes. Usually I just get the notifications of all the insane stuff that's happening almost every day, coming out of DC. So I always get these annoying emails that says, the president has done this or he's done that, 400 billion in tariffs, this or that, blah, blah, blah. And it just goes on and on and on and gets a bit annoying after a while. So anyway, so what is Firouzja just gone? Has he left the building today? Maybe he has. Dispenser says, how much Red Bull do you drink per hour? Normally not a lot, but the problem is since I'm going to Vancouver in a few days, and that's Pacific time, not even Eastern time, and considering the jet lag I have, I'm just trying to stay awake as long as I can. So I guess Firouzja's back, so I will take, and I think I'll just check. He'll take, I'll take, and now I've got this diag, which is pretty awesome. I'm not gonna lie. So I'll play Queen D2. Now I'll play Bishop A1 or E4. E4, Bishop takes E4, Queen H6, Knight E6 picks up a piece. So I'll play E4. And actually now he's got problems because he can't go here because of Queen H6. And on Rook E6, did I just blunder here maybe? I can play E5, I don't really want to. Queen G5, Bishop E4, Bishop H3. H6, Queen H4, Rook D6, very messy. Now I mean, takes doesn't really look right, but at the same time, no, it can't be right. So I'll play Bishop H3, H6, Queen H4 probably. So he plays Bishop D5, so now I will take. And, oh, whoa, he takes with the pawn. Wow, I was not expecting that. So I'll play Bishop B2, get the bishop off the diagonal, play Queen E5. If he goes Queen F3, he gets mated in 1. So he resigns. Alright, next one. Play something more normal, because when I was playing this Gingy, I was getting these terrible positions. So E6, Bishop B4. I'll play D5. Knight E4. This is kind of weird. C5. And what have we actually reached? We're in some kind of... so if I take with the bishop, he'll take with the knight? Or if I take D4, Knight E4, D E4, Bishop E4, that looks pretty good for white. And if I taking with the knight can't be right, so I'll play Bishop takes, he takes. Now, I have to be very careful here. If C4 looks really ugly, but do I have anything better is the problem. So he's just going to play F3. Maybe I can I'll play Knight C6. Hopefully I don't somehow end up getting this knight trapped here. If F3, I've got Knight G5, so I really want to take and go Knight B4 maybe, although here he's still got Queen A4 checked. Someone says, what was that? Who's your favorite 1200 rated player? I don't have a favorite 1200 rated player. So I'll play Rook C8, I guess. And now I am threatening to take. So he can take and take C5, and he's up a pawn. But I think I've got something at least. He can play F3. I think I'd just go Knight G5. So he just doesn't really care. But now if I take Bishop B5, and I've got issues. So I'll play Knight E6. I'll take. If Bishop E3, I've got D4, so F4. Now I'll play D4 anyway. Although I just give him Bishop A3 maybe. Bishop A3 could be a slight problem. Yeah, and in fact this got really ugly. In a hurry. Knight E7. Or maybe just takes, I guess. This is not very pretty. So he just takes. Maybe here Knight E7. Bishop B5 is a problem. So got to find some way to sort this out. If I play Knight D4, It's not really very good either. Knight a5, bishop b5, bishop c6 doesn't look good. This all just looks really quite miserable. Very, very lousy position. Knight e7, bishop b5, blah. Not very attractive. Is there anything else I can do here? Maybe like knight a7, queen d2. Knight e7 is the only move that looks reasonable. But then bishop b5, and I've just got no reply. But it was just really ugly. Knight c5 takes, bishop a8. Knight d4 takes. Queen b4. It's also bad. I'm just going to make some moves. Doesn't really matter what I do because it's just so terrible. But, let's see. So bishop b5, king f8. I mean, I'm also way down on the clock, so that really doesn't help matters here. If I wasn't down so far on the clock, probably wouldn't be the same thing. But, he plays queen d3. Gives me a glimmer of hope. So I'll play knight c5. Of course, I'm still so far down on the clock that realistically I've got no chance. Probably he'll take c4, bishop e4. I mean, realistically, there's almost no chance. I'm just going to play some random moves and try to create something. Bishop c6. He's kind of starting to misplay this just slightly. He's still much, much better. But h5. And wow, well, I'm just forgot. I'm down so much time on the clock. Yeah, I'm just down too much time on the clock. There's no way I can do it. I mean, if I'd moved quickly like I should have, just played knight e7 right away, it wouldn't have mattered. But I was so slow that there was no way. So d3. Just play something slow, a3, bishop a2 probably. Maybe f4. d5. I'll play e5. Why not? Knight f3. c4, d4. I'm going to play knight e2, c3 so that my bishop has a diagonal. Knight d6, knight e2. I guess I could have played bishop b1 first to prevent this, but I'm gonna go for it. So bishop e7, but I'll take. I assume. I'll take. I'll castle. If he wants to play b3, he can. Doesn't really matter that much. I'm basically gonna just play g4 f5. If he plays h5, probably takes knight g3 f5 again, probably. G6, knight g3. H5, I'll take. He takes. Can play f5, that's one option. Knight g5. Knight g5 also looks pretty strong. h4, knight h5. This knight on g5 always puts pressure on f7, e6. Knight h5. King d7. If I take, he's got queen g8, knight g5. Queen g8, knight g5, and I'm still just up material. King c7, I'll sidestep it with king h1. Now I've got rook g1 and maybe some discoveries. Or knight f6 here, also works. Queen a8. Many things win here. f5, e5, de5 looks like it's winning. Pretty much everything's just winning here. I would expect him to just resign. But he doesn't want to, so we'll play on. And this pawn, well, there's just a nice little check. And I pick up the queen. So b5, bishop b7. Play knight f6. I assume we're going to play the same. Oh, we're not going to play the same line. Okay, so he castles. Play h6. G4, I'll play knight b7. I guess you could play knight h3, knight f2. So plays a3, I'll play knight d6. Knight d7. Maybe c5, e5, rook c8. Pretty standard stuff here. In the time Nick says, I gotta go. Happy hunting. Oh, you have to go hunting? What? That's original. I didn't. Is that guy like in North? Is Nick in North Dakota or something? Or wait, did I just miss? Oh, happy hunting. Sorry, I misread that. Oh, he's saying happy hunting. I thought he was saying he had to go. He had to go hunting. I was a little bit confused by that for a second. That seemed kind of weird. So g5, I could take. Play h5. h5 looks more practical. Bishop h3, but this gives me knight c4 or c5, knight c4. Maybe just c5. And then c5 takes knight c4, and it's kind of hard to believe that I don't have tricks here. So queen d3, I can even go knight c5, queen e1. I can take b2, maybe. Maybe I can take. Or I can just play, no, knight e5 hangs the exchange. Feels like there should be something here. So knight b2, king b2, and I've got nothing. If I play rook c5, he just takes. If I take, he just takes. Then goes bishop d4, and I've got nothing. If I go knight to e5, maybe, takes. Takes, bishop c8, queen c8. Bishop d4, knight f3, b3, knight f3, rook h3, knight b2, king b2, knight c4, king c1. It's not quite enough. So maybe here I should play something. I'll just play e6. Cut the diagonal. If he takes, then I can take on b2 because I've got all this pressure on c3. So he'll probably play bishop d4, I would assume. Or he can go knight d3. But knight d3, I think I can just take and maybe go queen a5. It's one possibility. Or dc5, knight c5, knight e3. I've got to start moving quicker though. I'm way too slow again. Or I'll just castle. Just ignore it completely. And queen a5. Probably I should have played queen a5 without castling, just because the bishop on e3 was attacked. Now it's on f2, so there are a few less tactics here. Nevertheless, this is very good, because this b2, there are a lot of threats coming. So knight a2. Now I can play queen c7. I could also just take. Don't really. Oh, do I have bishop b2? Takes queen a3, queen c3, queen a2, knight c4. And because the bishop's on f2, not e3, it's not as good, obviously. Oh, whatever. Let's go for it. So takes. Queen c3. I'll take. He'll take. I'm gonna take a gamble here that knight takes c5 is possible. Because if he moves a knight to like b2 or somewhere, I've got knight b3, knight d6, knight b3, of course. He has no queen moves where I don't win the knight. So I think I'm doing very well here. Rook d6. Now if I go knight e4 maybe? Knight e4, fe4. Let's see. I've got to be fast here. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to try it. I don't know if this works, but I'm going to try it. So fe4, bishop e4. Queen b2. Now, I can take either way, but I'm going to take c4. Now he's going to move the rook to like e1, and then I'm going to go bishop c2, and then I've got a load of discoveries everywhere. Or rook d4. d4, I think I can go queen e2. Again, take, I'll take. d4, I take his rook on h1. GG. So let's see, so next one. So let's play something non-standard, maybe knight e2, d3. Plays h5, I'll play h3. So I'm going to play b4, knight b3 next. Plays knight e7, so I'm going to play c4. This isn't too different from the last game we played. Probably he'll play c6. Thank you, because I'm better 18 for subscribing to my Twitch channel. So c6, queen c2. And I might play e4 at some moment. Thank you, Stefan7, for subscribing to my channel as well. Play knight b3 with the idea of going knight c5. Queen c8, knight c5. If bishop f5, I think I can play e4, or I can take, maybe I just take d5 and play rook c1. And now there are all kinds of threats on this diagonal. Or not diagonal, sorry, on this file. What am I doing? Talking like a 1200. Bishop d6, queen b3. And now I've got all kinds of discoveries. I've got knight e4, I've got knight a6, king a8. I could play knight c3 here. It doesn't really look right. E4 actually looks rather strong. e4 takes knight e4, queen e6. Maybe I don't have anything special. So I think I'll play, but knight c3 takes, knight b5. Not so simple. But I'll take a shot at it anyway. So I'll play knight c3. If he takes, I'll play knight a4. Which I assume he will do, so knight a4. Now, I guess he could take b4, but I'll take and then rook a1 in this a file. He should have huge problems. So I don't think he'll play bishop takes b4. That would be very bold. Then again, he also has a lot of problems here, as is. So maybe he'll just do it and hope for the best. In fact, maybe I'll just actually pre-move it so that in case he does it. Thank you, Timothy P. Connolly1 for subscribing. So now if I take, he takes, I can also just play rook c5 maybe, or bc5. bc5 looks interesting. Maybe I'm going to go for this little knight b6 little tricky trick and try to win. So plays knight c6 now. Do I really want to? Does this work or not? Why not? Let's go for it. Let's have some fun. So he'll take. I can take, and queen a4 is option 1. So queen a4. He's got to go king b8. Now I'm going to castle. And I'm probably going to sack and go rook c1. That's probably my next set of moves. I don't know for sure. But it looks pretty strong. So he plays ed3. So now I think I will take, throw in a check, rook c1. And I mean, this has to be winning. So I'll check, rook c1, takes. And he's gonna have two rooks for the queen, but king d7, I'll take. I'll throw in a check. Oh, can he take? Queen d4, king c6. This should be winning somehow. And now I think I can take. I can take, so I've got queen f4, queen f5, and that's GG. This queen f4 is check, and I hit the bishop and the king, so he resigns. So next game, oh, now he wants to run. Okay, or he wants to leave, whatever. Okay, so I'll play, why are there all these Iranians online? These like, why are there all these Iranians who seem to live on chess.com? It's very weird. Who is, let's see, maybe at Bullet there's somebody online? Maybe Danya's online? Wait, Danya... Danya's online. Is he or not? Oh, there he is. So, okay, so let's see. Okay, so I'll play Danya. Somehow he's 3005, which just seems insane. So I'm going to try and take all his points from him. So e4, knight d2, d5, e3. Is this some kind of weird like reverse French where I'm down a tempo because I played c3, c4? Or am I down? I'm not even sure if I am down a tempo, but this is very strange to say the least. So bishop e7, knight e4, he has knight c3, queen b3 maybe? Queen b3, knight a5, queen a4. Looks possible, but I'll just play a3. So queen b3 is my next move pretty much no matter what he does here. So he takes, I'll take. Play knight d2. Now I'll go c4. Now this is a very lovely position for white. So bishop e2. If he plays f4, I'll just castle. So bishop f6. I'll castle. Probably he'll play b6 at some point. He's got a few options here, but I think I'm going to play. I could go queen b3, but I'll just play rook c1. Play standard. Make sure there's no f4, and as long as there's no f4, this should be very pleasant for white. So queen b3. b6, I'll play a4. Knight a5, I can play queen anywhere really, but I'll play queen c2 and c5. Probably I shouldn't have allowed this to happen, but still it's fairly reasonable. So d5, so knight b7. I could take and play f3, but I think I'll just play f3 right away. He will take on b2, I would assume. Now he'll take on f3, and then I've got a decision whether to take with the knight or the rook. I think I'll take with the knight, because now oh, do I have knight g5 here? Knight g5, queen f6. So he still survives, but not exactly happily. So I'll take, play knight e6, get my knight on this key square, and now I'll play rook f4. Protect the pawn, maybe rook f1 next move. Takes. He takes. I'll play rook d1. Oh, did I just blunder g5? Not quite, but g5 is a big issue now. Like king f2, g5. So I'll play h4, cut off this threat. Maybe g4 now. King e7. That's a little bit strange, but I'll play king f2. I am down on the clock, which does not help matters here. So I guess I'll go king f2. I've got to kind of start moving fast. I'm just way too slow. Takes, h5, probably knight e4, king f3. And I'll let him take this pawn on h5 because that means I'm going to get my my rooks in the game. I'll get rook d5, rook d8, and once I can get the rooks active, either going either way, this should be really, really dominant. So rook d8. I guess he can try rook c6, but he's got some issues here. So rook a8 takes. King to e6. I can play rook here. Knight d5, e4 strong. Rook b4, a5 looks pretty good too. So king b6 or king e5. Sorry, I don't have to, but I'll take and I'll play rook c6. Don't know why I played rook c6, but anyway, rook d8, king g3. He'll play knight e4 back, I would assume. Rook a2. Did I just blunder? Did I just make a terrible blunder? So there's no actual rook g2, king g4, h5, king h3. So there's no actual mate threat. It doesn't look like. h5, king h3. There's no actual mate threat, but this is ridiculous to have gotten to this point, considering what I had. Takes, I'll throw in a check. Throw in another check. And this should just be a draw now. I take. Oh, and I just blundered. Oh my gosh, I just blundered. I was like thinking I'm just drawing and I'm not drawing. So pathetically bad. Oh, jeez. Yeah, that's not going to get it done. Should not have lost that game. That was ridiculous. Okay, now it's time to punish him. It was ridiculous. Never should have lost that game. So he takes. Am I not just up a piece here? What am I missing? Queen d7 takes king g. What? So I can go queen c8 also. That queen c8 looks more logical. So probably castles, and then I'll go queen e6, queen g6. And probably I should just be much better now, because after queen g6, you can go knight f6, knight d7, and it is a piece after all. It's knight d5. I can take if I want to. I don't have to, but I will. I'll take and go queen f7, f6. Terrible, but now I guess I can take. This really is not what I wanted to play at all. It was not like this. If I play knight f6, he's got queen c8, queen e8, bishop h6, king f7, queen e6, king g6. Bishop moves and I'm fine. If he checks, no, he checks right away, so I can't do it like that. So, okay, but I do have more time here. So I take c4, queen, queen d7. So let's see, okay. Now I could just play like h5 or h6 maybe? Let's see, okay, so I'll just play h6. And now my idea is to play knight f6. Oh, but I just blundered this. Now I just played rook a3. I didn't realize you put the rook on a3 for some reason. So knight d7. The problem here is that I also can't castle, which is a big problem. So rook e3, maybe knight g4, or knight f8. Queen h3, king d8, 3, play knight g6, 5. I can't go queen g7, so now maybe b5. 3, I'll take. b8. There's really no reason to get myself into this mess. b4. Now he's got h4, and just like that, I'm in a lot of trouble. Queen h7, maybe. Hanging on by a thread here, because I've played this so badly. c5. Maybe I can just take. b1. Oh, he plays c6. Now he's got f4. Yeah, this is terrible. If I play knight g4, I'm too slow. Maybe knight d3, rook d1. Doesn't matter. It's all so busted. But I'll try. It really doesn't matter because, again, I'm just so busted. Stupid position. Although maybe here I can come away with some swindles. Let's see. If I take, so bad, so bad. Terrible. Should have just won that game out of the opening. Anyway, at least I didn't lose that, because that was very busted. So now it's time to just adopt him. So if my comments become quiet for a bit, it's because I'm going to try to really focus now. Queen e5, let's play queen d2. f4. Play bishop f3, bishop f5. I think e4 works. Yeah, e4 does work. So when we trade everything, I've got rook e1 hitting the queen and the bishop. So bishop g4. I'll just don't have to take. I'll just play rook e1. I could play f5. I don't have to. e5. No, e5's bad. f5. Probably he'll go queen h6. I guess. That looks very good, but I don't really want to give him anything, so I think h3 takes. I've got f5, yeah. So I'll force him to just trade the bishops. Play f5 now. Queen h5. I can go g4 if I want to. I think I'm just going to play queen f2. Queen f2 doesn't quite get it done though the way that I want it to. Rook g3 is always there, but whatever. I'll just play queen f2 anyway. It's got knight d7 maybe. Knight d7 g4 looks pretty strong. Knight d7. I don't know if I really want to play g4. That's the only problem. But again, I've kind of misplayed this quite badly, in fact. So bishop c1, play g5, g3. Now d5 I can just take, and I've got knight takes d5. But I've got to be very precise here with the order I do everything. So if I'm not precise with this order, I'm going to end up just losing. So I'll play rook d1, I guess. He wants to go b5. So rook d1, b5, c5, queen c7. Doesn't look great. f6 is always here. Or I can do something else like knight e2, knight f4. Also reasonable. a4 doesn't look right. Doesn't look right, but I've got to do something before I just run out of time again. Shoot. Rook d1, c5, b5, c5. Fine, I'll just do it. And again, I'm way too slow. A5, bishop f4. Thank you for the donation, right, chess? Rook d1, queen b6. I've got to be fast. I'll play knight e2. And actually, you can't move the knight because that d6 hangs, so I'm going to pre-move king f2. Now, I guess I'll just go back to f4. I don't know if it makes sense, but his queen's slightly offsides now on a3, so queen b2, I'll play knight d4. But now I give him knight d7 like an idiot, knight c5 because now d6 isn't hanging. Although I'm still fine. And I'll play like rook e1 maybe. I guess he's got knight e5 king. Oh, now I'll play h4. Knight e5 king g3. I'll just go h5. And I'm going to try to lock this bishop in somehow. Maybe like king g4. I could play e5. I'm gonna play g6. h6. Okay, and I'll play knight f3. I'm gonna go e5, or he can play this. But now he's locked his bishop in. Although, still, this is still extremely tough. I should not have played knight d3, because now he'll take and... But actually, I can play e5 takes. Maybe I'm definitely better here. Now I'm going to try to put maximum pressure on him. I'll sack. He'll probably check or not. And now I've got him. And that's game. 1. That's a good start. Play knight d7, I guess. Knight e7. h6, knight b3, g5. f4. f4, I think I've got queen b6 and c5 if I remember this line correctly. So he'll take, I'll take, we'll trade everything off. And I think knight e3 was correct if I remember this line precisely. And queen a4, just king f8. So he takes. And rook e1. Whoa, f5? Whoa, what is f5? Whoa, takes. And I'll just grab another pawn. Bishop h5, I can just go queen d6, and f takes g6, and I'm solid as a very, very solid. So queen b4, king g7, bishop h5, queen f6. If he takes, I'll just take with the king. And now I'm just up 2 pawns, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I'm just up 2 pawns here, or 1 pawn, sorry. But I'm going to be up 1 pawn, so I'll move his queen somewhere, and I'll take b2. Rook e5, play rook d8. Ah, I blundered rook takes f5. What am I doing? Just go f4. Ridiculous. Now it's, what's the material count? Now the material count is like even or something. Ugh, gross. If I play rook d2, g4, king h4 takes, king g3, rook g1, rook g2 is a draw, king f4 maybe, or king f3. Try to run away and play on. Rook g1. I guess I go g4. King h4, king g3. King f5, he checks, king d6 maybe? No, I'll check and pick up the a pawn. Pick up another pawn. Now this is still probably a draw, but maybe I'll try to play on somehow with this A pawn and these rooks. Try to run this A pawn down the board. There is pretty much no way I can lose this. That's the one good thing. If I take, go like king b4, king a3. So if check, I've got the rook, so I'll check him. I'll put the rook on d2. Have to block. Takes. Is this a draw? I don't think this is a draw because the king is cut. This rook cuts the king from coming forward, so I think this should be winning. Wait, but I've got to be very precise here. Let's see. King b2, rook a8, a2, g7. So rook b6 maybe? Yeah, and he's just busted. Because now I can go king b2 and a2, and it's game over. Yeah, there we go. 2 in a row. 8 more to go. Here again, we've played something weird. So I'll take bishop c4. Although here he might have blocked. No, I guess he can move his bishop to f6. But it's still something. So I'll take. Actually, I don't. Why did I take? I don't know why I did that. But anyway, I'm gonna play a4 and bishop a3. Queen b3. I could play knight d6 here maybe, but I'll just castle. And this is a very good French. Normally in the French, if you can get the structure with the bishop on a3, you tend to have a very good position. So this looks quite nice. So he goes f4. I think I'll just play rook d1. f3, but wait, now knight e5? And if he takes, which he will take, of course, I'll take. He's got queen g5. Oh, shoot. He's got queen g5, g3, queen g4, queen c4, and I'm just barely hanging on. And queen g4, queen c4 is kind of forced, I think. And if queen h5, h4 looks, h4 or queen c4 looks fine. Queen h5, so now I've got options. I can play, but queen c4, he wants to sack on e3. No, that doesn't work. Rook h6, h4, and if queen g4, rook takes d5, rook h4, queen f1 looks like it's holding. Queen g4, rook d5, rook h4, queen f1. So he takes. Okay, so he takes on e3. So now I can take on c7 or just take the knight. But if I take the knight, queen g4, king f2, queen h3, rook g1, queen h2, king f1 looks to be winning. So takes, king f2, queen h3, rook g1, queen h2, king f1, f2, rook g2, queen h1, king there. It's winning. Yeah, so then it should be winning. King f1, and barring that, if I'm not, because I've got rook c2, queen h3, king f2, and then I lock the position completely. Although maybe he's got rook d8 here. Oh, he's got rook d8, rook d2. Did I just overlook that? Okay, if I go bishop b4, rook d3, queen c2, rook d2 is no good. So bishop b4, rook d3, queen c2, bishop d6 maybe takes e6, d5, e7. No, that's no good. So if I go queen c2, rook d2, I've got nothing. So I've got to go bishop b4. Rook d3, queen c2, and I think I'm holding. Oh, c5, that's a weird move. So now if I play bishop c3 maybe, or bishop e1 even. And it's just going to be a draw now. So I don't know if I had something there. It felt like I had something better. But knight takes e3, maybe I could have taken on c7. Probably didn't do much, but probably there felt like there should have been something more maybe. But anyway, on to the next one. Unfortunately, that ruined the adoption process. Although, winning 10 in a row is not going to be easy against anyone who's over about 2,900. Takes, so I'll take the e-pawn, bishop e7. G6, G7, F6. And now I'll play knight e7, knight e, knight f5. So there are a couple options. I don't really want to play d5 here. Knight f5 is possible. It doesn't really look correct. I think I'll just sidestep with king h8. I could play d5 again, but I got to figure out how I'm putting I'll put my bishop on f5 for starters. So a4, I'll play a5. Try to create a weakness here. Maybe g5 now. I'm gonna go g5, bishop g6. So let's see. So I guess here he could play, but d5, knight d5, knight d4, queen d7. It's just a pawn again. Goes knight e4, kind of what I expect. I'll just play queen d7. b3, that's a logical move. Play rook a8. Knight d2, and now I'm going to go play knight d5, and maybe f5 next move, or bishop h6 is also here. Bishop h6 looks reasonable, but I guess I'll just play queen f5. Queen d3, and maybe knight f4, he'll take, I'll take. Or queen b5, but queen b5 I guess doesn't really bother me that much. So he plays f3. Maybe knight d5 here. d6, just protect everything. Knight f2. I guess I'll take, and I guess I can take c3. But I think I'll play g5, protect. Don't know if g5 is right, but I really want to play for like f5 and open it up. Knight c3 is a threat now, so he goes king f1. I'm not going to take, I'll just play king h7, king g6, I think. Because he can't really defend everything the way he wants to in this position. Like, if he moves a knight, he gives e3. But now I think, okay, now I've got to figure this out, because I think that's a mistake. I think I'll check, play c5, knight b5, play like rook e6 or something. Although I just gave him 4, which could be a problem. And he doesn't miss it, so bishop h6, so takes. Rook h1, king g6. I was threatening check. To g3, interesting. Now I'll take. Play knight d5 or rook e8. I think I'll play knight d5. And if f4, I've got rook e3, rook d1. I think I've got rook e3 anyway. And this should be very strong for me now, because he's going to have to move the knight, and then I'm going to check him, which protects the pawn. And then all this stuff is very loose. And this knight on b5 is very badly placed too. So king g2, and now I could sidestep it or play rook e8. I think I'll just sidestep with king f6. So he takes. I will take with a d-pawn so that there's no weakness here for the knight. Now I'm getting close and closer, slowly. Okay, h7. Maybe I'll check or just take. I guess I'll just check. You can just take a pawn. Now I'm threatening bishop e3. Goes there. I'll check. I'll take another pawn. I'll check. Play rook b2. King g5. King f3. Rook h. King g5 was bad because there's some knight h3 nonsense coming. So I'll play knight c2 probably. Yeah, why not? Throw in a check. Got to be careful here. Maybe rook f3. Throw in a check on e1 and on knight d3, and now he's busted. And king f6. Take a pawn. Bishop e5. We'll throw in a check. And now I've covered everything. The rook. And that's a free rook. Next game. I'll just play something slow this time. Maybe d4. Try to exchange the bishops. Maybe try and exchange the queens too. So knight c3. a6. I could play h4. I guess I will. Knight f4. c5. g6. Now I'm going to play bishop f1, bishop e2. Maybe knight a4 is there, or queen b4, even f3. But I'll play queen b4. Hit the pawn on b7. Play king b2. Knight a4. Put a knight on b6 if I can. So it takes. And now I've got to go the other way. Now g4 and try to open up the king side. Because he's put all his pieces over here on the queen side, and they aren't really doing much. But if he can get knight c8, knight takes b6, he's much better. So I have to go and open up the other way now. Open on the king side. Play on both sides. So takes, I'll take. It's got but I gave him rook a6. And no, but I had to take so he would have gone h5. So now question is rook dg1 or hg1. I'm guessing rook hg1 looks correct. So he takes. If I take on e5, he's got rook b3. Maybe bishop h5 here looks interesting. Bishop h5 does not really do a whole lot though. So I'll just play f3. Try to keep opening. Go rook f1 takes. Just try and open up the. And actually, rook b5 is bad because now I put the queen on this square. So I can take on e4. I don't have to. I can also. I'm gonna have to do something fast. So I'll play bishop e6. Takes. I'm slightly slow here. That's the only problem. So queen d6. I'll take on e4. Takes on e4. Maybe rook, queen c4 maybe? This is very close, but I'm not quite winning. Because he's got king e8 and king d7 to run away. Maybe queen c4, maybe I should play rook f1 right away. But it's still very, very dangerous for black. Because even though black is up a pawn here, I think, it's not trivial. Now knight e6 is a move. Then he's got rook a8, and then I do have problems. So I'll go rook a1. King d7. Now I think I'll play h5, g5, knight g6, and try to open up more. And I'm sacking another pawn here, but his king is getting his king is very open now. So king c7, play rook fc1 maybe. But I just gave him queen b4. Queen b4, and then I've got problems. Because I just misplayed this. I just gave him the square I shouldn't have given him. Although I've got knight g4 at some point, so it's not hopeless. Like if he played queen b4, I could take and play knight g4, hitting this pawn. Now if I go rook f1, he'll play rook takes b3, I assume. And it's just a draw, probably? Maybe, maybe not. Okay, but I've got time here to think, so maybe something pragmatic like rook c5. Queen e6. So he wants to take there. Play queen d2, I guess. Threatening rook takes d5. In fact, it's a little bit hard for black to find a move here. So he goes rook b6, but now I think knight c4 looks very, very dangerous. Because now I've also got queen h2 coming as well. So he plays rook f3. So now I will throw in a check. Knight f4. Oh, yikes, but if I take, he's got rook f2. Oh, shoot. Whoops. Maybe king c2 now. Oh, that was very unfortunate. Okay. He's got rook f2 anyway. What am I doing? What am I doing? It's so bad. I mean, that was just completely fine, and I was just like blunder it away, like for no good reason. And now it's just made anyway. I mean, it doesn't even matter. Wait, what? Yeah, it's made no matter what. That was, why did I just blunder that? That was so ridiculous. Stupid. It's completely winning. It's terrible. Anyway, he's got issues here, so now he has to figure out which way he's castling, because he's put pawns on both a4 and h4, so d5, knight b4. I guess I'll castle, see what he wants to do. He takes d6, I'll take. Takes, I guess I'll bishop f3, gf3. Or he can do it this way. I guess I'll just play this down a pawn. Take Take on c3 takes on a4 is possible. Guess I have to do it. I don't really have a choice. Rook c1. What's it's 5 on 5, right? So I'm not down any material. So rook f5. Whoops! I almost slipped that to f4. That came out of my hand a little bit too fast. That was very close to a bad mouse slip. So c4. Play b5. I can also play like e5 maybe. e5 looks a bit odd, but fixes the pawn. Knight c5 is a move. Thank you to Chess for gifting the sub to Nerf Hachacha. Okay, so now I've got to figure out how I'm playing. So I'm going to play Knight c5. And I think I'll play King f7 or maybe h5. Makes more sense. Rook d6. And I'm guessing I'm going to try to run with my king, but he plays d4. I guess I'll take, throw in a check, throw in a check. I guess I'll take, throw in a check. And I just blundered this move too. What am I doing? What am I doing? I'm not seeing anything suddenly. That's what I'm doing. So rook d1, I'll play rook c6. d8. Can exchange the rooks, but he's got these double pawns, so it's not as clean as you would expect. So I'll play a5. Play a4 if I want to. I can also just take and go like rook f6, or maybe even just rook f6 right away. So maybe a4 is possible. Maybe just king e7. Oh, okay, so I'll play rook e6. Threaten rook e2. King d5. Maybe a4 now, or rook g3, rook g2. I guess I'll just play a4. Takes. Okay, 7. Unfortunately, there's not much I can do here. This is just going to be a stupid draw. Go king e8, I guess. Maybe takes. And it's just going to be a draw, so. Or wait, did I just blunder this? Wait, but I'm still okay. Yeah, it's still. Yeah, it's still just a draw. Okay. King f4 is important because h3. I think h3 king e5 was winning for white. But king g2. King g2 is also a draw. Because I can just go king h3 and it's just a draw. And yeah, just a draw. Thank you to someone donated. I don't see it in the chat, so I'm not sure who it was. Castles 5. I guess I can play like knight b3 or something. Try to kill the game, make it very boring. Bishop b6, and then if I take and play like bishop g5, This is a bit unusual. So knight d2, a3. b3 is possible. b3, bishop a5 looks mildly unpleasant. I think I'm just going to take. And now bishop e6 as expected. And now I've got to come up with a plan. So if I play like bishop f6, gf6, knight b3 doesn't look very good. Got to come up with a plan though, so I just kind of have to move soon. Knight b1 doesn't look very attractive. a4 doesn't make sense. Rook. Okay, so I'll play rook d1 takes and bishop f1. I think that's my plan. So plays h6. I'll take bishop f1, and I'll play bishop c4. Rook f3 is a problem. So king g2 just to. Now I'm threatening bishop c4. I think. So bishop c4 allowed rook f3 before. So. So he just takes. Interesting. Play rook a1. Bishop c4 to try and force an exchange of one pair of bishops. And he can't really avoid it. This is probably going to also be a draw, unfortunately. Knight c4. And knight takes c2, just rook b1. And it's very boring again. Bishop c5. Knight e1, rook d4, maybe rook a5, b6, rook a7. Or just rook b1. Rook b1, b6 is an issue. So you just rook a5, b6, rook a7, d7, and now maybe knight e1. Because b5, I've got rook a5 still. Although again, I'm way too slow. I'm always super, super slow for some reason. Does not help. Never helps to be very slow. So I'll throw in a check. Play knight a5. Threaten c3 now. Ah, but he's got rook d2. Whoops. Didn't even see that. Did not even see that. Wow. Maybe c3. King h3. Ah, because he moves a knight, I've got knight d3. Wait. I've got tricks now. There are actually some tricks here, maybe. Rook a2, cb4, and knight before knight d3. Tough position to play. But wait, if I take and throw in a check, or do I take knight d3? Let's see. Okay. So if I take, check, maybe I can just check him all over the board. But now I've got knight f3, knight h4. And maybe he just made a mistake. Okay, throw in a check. H6 maybe. I think he's boxed in slightly here. Like I think knight f8 and rook g4 maybe is a mating net. Like bishop g5, knight e6. You can play b4, rook b7. Three, maybe check, and knight f5, and it's a mating net. Yes, there we go. Or, oh wait, maybe it's not that simple. Wait. But king g4, h5, king h3. What am I doing? What am I doing? Ah, free pawn. There we go. free pawn. There we go. And yes, come on. No draw, no draw, no draw, Daniel, no draw. Niet. Knight d7. Play g6. h4. Play b5 maybe, b5, b4. Maybe just knight b6. I mean, h6 is always here too. Maybe I'll just do it to be practical. Because now I can play d4, e5, and I lock it up. And now I've got a free hand to just like go hog wild on the queen side. And I will, obviously. So I'll just castle. I'll just take. Probably he'll take with the e-pawn, but I'm not sure. That's what I would expect. So I'll play rook c8. Now I'm going c4 in a heartbeat. Play knight b6. Just got to make sure there are no tricks with f6 or any sacks or anything. But at the moment there aren't any, so he plays f6. So I'll just take the queen. Basically, as long as he doesn't get some queen f5, bishop e4 sort of lined up. So he takes, I'll take. Play c4. b4 maybe is interesting too. I don't really want to play b4. It's very anti-positional, so I'll play rook e8. Now I'm going to have to remaneuver all my pieces. So bishop d8. So I'm going to go bishop c7, bishop d6 to protect it. And at least, or wait, but now I just gave him f4. But maybe that's not such a big deal, in fact. Okay, let's see. So if I take, he takes. I can also play just f6 or. Not what I was looking for. That's definitely for sure. But damn, just misplayed this. Guess I'll take and play bishop c7. Maybe this is a bit murky. This is not really what I was hoping for. So now I'm going to go for c4, c3, try to blast it open over here. Bishop a5, that's a weird move. So, no, knight a4, he's got bishop d7. So he's got his tricks. So I guess here I'll play rook f6. So he takes. Ah, but if I take, he's got rook takes d4. Ah, so slippery, this guy. I mean, I guess unfortunately I have to go for something like this. And I'm worse now, definitely. But this should be holdable. Just take. Play like h6 isn't an actual threat, so I'll play f6. Bishop e3, knight d5. c1, let's go king h8. And it's still not so easy because I've got this passed e-pawn that can also start running. So I'll give him bishop h6 and just go to d8 if he wants it. Or c8. But now I'm gonna get aggressive and try to push my f-pawn. Because his bishop here doesn't really have squares. He wants it on this diagonal so he can check me somehow. But he doesn't quite have that here. So if I play f4, he's got rook d1. Or rook d1, bishop c7. Oh, he's bishop c7. Lah. Okay, knight c8, I guess, to hold. Bishop c7 was no good because of something. Bishop e7. Bishop c7, bishop e7, bishop f6. But this also is a big problem. Wait, rook e8 maybe? Ah, no, it doesn't. None of it works. If I play knight f5, knight h4, it doesn't work either. Maybe rook f5? If he takes, rook g5. Did I trick him? Back rank, baby! Woo! Maybe f3? Or just takes. f3, let's go for it. Wait, but now... Oh no, did I just misplay this? Maybe... Maybe e4? And rook g1, and now I'm in time. Although this actually is not easy at all. And I've got rook f6 and a6. And checkmate is coming. Yeah, come on! Knight f3, probably knight f6, play d4. Yeah, sorry guys, I guess I did go super quiet there for a bit. So c4, I'll take. Free piece! Woo! Come on! Play f3, just make sure there are no tricks here. Play like queen f2. Rook e1, just no blunders, and this should be winning pretty easily. So bishop d7, I could play e4, but I'll just play bishop a3. d7, and now e4 takes. Yeah, e4 is a move. But I'll just play rook f1, I think. Yeah, just rook f1. And just trade. And as I can tell, I think it's what, 3 pieces that I'm up here? 3 pieces? Yeah, it's 3 pieces. Now I'll just figure this out. So rook d1's a move. Just rook c1. And king f2. And now I'm threatening knight e1. And then his rooks are all misplaced. So I'll just play rook e1. And actually, now if he takes, I can take. I mean, no, it's just lost. Okay. Which one do I want to play? I'll play this, I guess. Queen e2. So I'll take and play queen d5. And now already white's much worse because he's got this terrible pawn. Well, much worse, maybe not. But he's definitely slightly worse here. So bishop e3. Play knight d7. Knight d2. Maybe queen c2. Why not? If he castles, I'll probably castle short. And now b2 is hanging. I could take it, but I'll just retreat. I'll play solid chess here because I feel like Daniel's pretty close to tilting. He's not quite there yet, but he's going to tilt pretty soon. So e5, I'll take. Yeah! Another one. As I said, I can feel that he's getting close to tilting. So you kind of can tell based generally the speed with which someone is playing at gives you a pretty good tell if they're tilting or not. So queen e7, so I assume this means he wants to do some h5 business, h5, h4 maybe. I think I can take and take maybe. Now let's see, I can take on f6, king f8, queen d4, bishop c5, bishop c5. Looks bad. So if I take king f8, let's have some fun. Let's have some fun. Wow, he took on f6. I thought he would just go king or free queen, tilt, tilt, tilt. It's always fun when you can make someone tilt. That's the best. That really is the best. There's nothing that can really compare to that when it comes to like blitz chess. When you can get someone who's pretty good to just like lose their mind. It's always awesome. So okay, so we're playing some kind of like Berlin type position. Let's see. So if I go knight d6, queen e7, I can go king f7 maybe. Knight c7, queen e7. I don't have a good reply. If I take and play knight e6, bishop moves away. Rook b8. Maybe okay. Looks suspect, but I'll go for it. Let's see. Takes knight e6. If bishop d2, I'm going to go knight d8, try to put my other knight, and put my bishop on f8. That's my brilliant plan. So bishop d2, knight d8. Oh, maybe it doesn't really do much. Knight e6. Although he fell right for it. I don't think he saw this. Ah, but did I have c5 and knight c6? Maybe. Oh, maybe I had c5. Ah, maybe. Not that it made a huge difference, but now I'm very close to completely being fine. So if I play c5, bishop c3, not so simple. Bishop f8 takes, knight f8 looks to be holding, so I'll play it. So, all right. So he takes, plays rook e7. Now should be fine here if I play this precisely. I just have to be careful. So I'll play c5. So now I free knight I open up the c6 square for my knight. Okay, but now he's given up. He played rook e1, so clearly now I'm completely fine. I have absolutely no worries. So I'll play rook d8. And now we're going to probably play this out for quite a bit, but this really should not be, there should not be any issues here for me. So I can play knight d7 maybe, knight d7, knight b6, and then my knights protect everything very nicely from these two squares. So knight a5, I can play d4, but I'm just going to bring my king closer. Knight c6, just rook d7. So now I've got a tough choice. Do I play d4, c4, or do I wait? I don't really want to do anything, so I'm just going to play rook c8. Or actually, I just give him knight c3. Knight d4, knight b7 could be a problem. That was very poor on my part. So I will just have to correct the mistake by going back to d8. Knight b5, rook d7. Oh, is it up to 5 already? I don't know what the score is. You guys would know better than I would. So now I go knight d4 takes and d4. It's tough. So I'm gonna try to win this. I'm gonna play d4, f5, c4. I'm way down on the clock, which I gotta remember he's kind of tilting. So c4. So since he's tilting, I mean f5 is always the next key move. But he's got some knight c6, knight e5 tricks as well, so I have to be slightly careful. So he does go knight c6, so I'll play knight a4. If b3, I think I'm going to go knight b2, c3, and play for d3. So he'll play rook b1, play c3, and d3 is a serious threat now. So king f1. So actually, I can't play f5. I got to be careful here. So I play rook. So I play f5, knight e5, king g7 takes fe4. It's funny, but it might actually be good. Let's try it. So I'll just say, oops, I blundered. Oh, but to see if knight takes c3. Oh, he's got knight takes c3. Oh, my brilliant idea failed horribly. Though, it still might be okay, actually. So this is f4, g5, f3, rook e7, knight b4. And still, or I've got rook e2, don't I? Yeah, I've got rook e2. What am I doing? Knight c6, rook takes c2. Rook d1, rook d2. He can't take. So I take. And why is this? So I'll play g4, try to split his pawns. Take. Why is he not losing here? Aren't the pawns too far apart? Pawns are too far apart. What is he doing? And now, okay, so. Gotta move faster. What am I doing? And that's another one. Six up, 6 down. Oh, last two. Oh, he doesn't want to get adopted. Huh. Oh, that sucks. That's frustrating. But c'est la vie. That's how life goes sometimes. Play b4. So he castles. So play queen c2. Just play normal chess. c5. I'll play d4. Play z4. I'm going to go long here. h4. Now I'm going to play rook f1. b6. King b1. So he takes, I'll take. Now I think I can play g4 if I want to. I don't know if I should. But it seems knight f4 also makes sense. If I take on b6, he's got queen b4, and I've got nothing specific. So I'll play g4. And I'll play rook g1. Maybe I had bishop a6 first. Bishop a6, bishop e2 is better than doing this. But he's still offering me. Now I'm going to grab the pawn. There's no way I can't. Queen takes e3. His queen is so close to being trapped here. Rook f1. Queen g3. I think I'll play rook hg1. If he takes, I've got rook h1 back, and I'll just claim I've got the h file. That's awesome. Now his bishop on b8 is kind of stuck. So do I just go bishop f4? Feels like he's about to tilt again. So bishop f4, queen e7. Maybe b7. e8. Maybe bishop g5. It feels like I'm very close to winning again, but I suspect b7 was not correct. Just a guess. I'll take maybe bishop h5 or just bishop g4. Why not? Just take. Queen f3, and now I'm just going to retreat, bishop c1, protect my king, and next I'll go like queen a4, and all kinds of bad things will happen. So there, knight a6, threatening the c6 pawn. So he found knight e7, which is a good move. Maybe rook e1 or queen d1. Oh, queen d1. Try and force the queens off, and if he goes away, I'll take the f file. So if he goes back to like f7, I take the file. Play rook f1, queen g2, and now maybe just bishop f4. e3. So I have queen f. Wait, no, I just take the pawn. Oh no, he's got queen e4. Oh shoot. Oh. Now I'm just going to pretend that nothing happened and keep playing chess. Now I've got to come up with something. Maybe queen c2. Oh, that sucks. This doth suck. Oh, now he's taking all his time again. So plays g6. Wow. It's not a move I would have expected. So I guess I've got to start moving fast again. So I'll just play rook e1, sidestep, queen d3, rook e6 maybe, d2. Now promote and take. Queen g1. Check. Oh, free queen! Woo! Yeah! Poor Daniel. Poor Daniel. Play c4. But this, I think, is bad. So I think queen f5. Take. Take. Wow, what is this? What is this? Whoa, okay, so now he wants to take e6, so I guess I'll just play bishop g8. Castles might have been a bit more practical, but this should be fine too. Free pawn. Discovery, baby. Oh no, or wait, queen b5? Oh no, and if I take and play king b7, if he takes, I've got bishop c5. If he takes, I take, and now I'm threatening a6. Check, and there you go. Boom. So much for last two. He apparently... So, oh, whoa, he played g6? What? Still, I must say one thing is I do not like winning games with these sorts of ridiculous mouse slips at the beginning. So even though that would have been like one more close to adoption, I much prefer playing an actual game and winning than having that happen. So c5, I can take. Plays queen a5, I'll go queen b3. He has knight a6 maybe, knight e4. But now I've got checks and everything collapses. So, and he's gonna go. I bet he's gonna say that's it. That's it. Right at 9. I think that was 9, right? Was that 9? Was that 9 or was that 8? That was 9, right? Yeah, okay. So he's left the building. Okay, so he has left the building. I guess. I mean, or wait, whoa, what's going on? Okay. Or yuck, this is +1. Okay, yikes. I thought this guy was +2. He's only +1 for wins. Okay, I guess these will be what, like my last 2 games. Oh, he fell for the trick. He fell for the trap. For those who aren't aware of what I'm referring to, I've had this position. I had this position 3 times in Leuven. My opponents played Queen A5 check and lost. This A5 knight A6 looks more interesting. So I'll play knight C4. If he takes, I'll go bishop A3 and pick up the pawn on E7 again. If he doesn't, I've got knight B6. Although maybe this is okay for black somehow. So knight B6. Play knight A4. If he takes, I take and have bishop D4, picking up the rook on A7. Goes rook A8, so now I'm going to go bishop E5. And now he's got problems. He's got majorly problems. So knight D4. And I mean, this is just terrible. This really is just ugly. I could have taken maybe and played knight B6, knight takes, and king E2. But somehow this feels, whoops. So, all right. Okay, so I guess I'll play this guy one more, and then probably I'm going to call it quits, or I'm going to take it, just probably stop for now, since it doesn't look like there are any strong players left online, unfortunately. So, what to do? What to do? What to do? So, all right, so knight b6. Shot forward, just put a bishop on e6. Queen d7. I'll play bishop h6, I'll just take. Pretty safe king here with all these pawns around it. I guess I'll play rook a d8. A d1. Queen c7. c4, just bishop e4. Now c5 maybe is an idea. There's several possibilities here. I could also just take, and I think I will. Just take and play takes and queen f4. Now the pawn d4 is very loose. Rook d1, maybe just like h5. Take a little bit of space on the king side. Queen e3. Now I could take and probably eke him in this endgame. I don't know if I want to though. But fine, I'll go for it. Play h4, fix the pawns over here. Plays d5, wow. And if I take? Oh, he's got c5. What am I doing? Ooh, that was very bad. Very, very, very bad. I'm lucky I'm not just lost on the spot here. I can still get back to e7 and defend the knight, but that was a big oversight. Huge oversight. And somehow I'm still surviving, but this is not going to be fun. Like rook d4. I mean, probably I should play knight e5, and if he trades, I take, and I've got knight d3 check, picking up the pawn. Well, somehow, yeah, I think he misplayed this, because now knight d3. Although, actually, I realize I've got the problem that I can't. I'm going to end up giving him pawns. Yikes. I don't really have a choice, so I have to go for this. Just got to move fast here and hope that I somehow can stop the pawns. I don't think I can, but he does this, which is already a step in the wrong direction. So bishop a6, which, what does bishop a6 accomplish exactly? He wants to go king c2, knight a3, king b2, which could be a big problem. In fact, maybe it's just losing. So I've got to go this way. Oh, I could have gone the other way. Why did I do this? I could have gone the other way. Why did I go this way? I just blundered this. So yeah, this is going to be the last game, you guys, because this is just terrible. This is really just quite bad. In fact, he can take even f3, and it's all just winning. Yeah, that was just a bad slip on my part, so that was really stupid. But yeah, so there's no one really online right now, you guys. So yeah, I think I'm gonna call it for the evening at least. So yeah, so okay, you guys. All right, so I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I'm guessing, I don't know, maybe I'll be back tomorrow, maybe I'll be back tomorrow. Um, I guess that I will at some point. I don't know when, um, but yeah, at some point tomorrow I'll be back. So I hope you guys enjoyed the stream, and until tomorrow, keep it real. Good night, everyone.